Just doing a late night live stream. See what's going on with the fish fam. Let me flip this around. Always gotta look at the Oscar. Fish Tropics is Savage Aquatics. In this time. Fish Tropics says bring in the late night Savage. Definitely. Let's see. Shrimp tank, check, clean. Just gotta clean the glass. Yeah, I gotta pull out the brown Java moss. Maybe now that I get the tank cleared out a little bit more, the Java moss will come back. What do you think, Jason? And I gotta pull that pump out, or the sponge filter out of there, because I don't really need it. All the plants in there are pearling anyways, without the any sponge filter area or anything going. Oh. So let's see. Nice blue dreams right on the sponges, eating the biofilm off. These guys came in really healthy from Detroit Shrimp Aquatics. I'm gonna pull the fancy guppies out off the top. I know there's a lot of babies in here, but I'm gonna get those 4 or 5 fish out of there and put them into that tub for now. And with this tub, I got my order in from Aquarium Co-op, so I got water wisteria, valve, weed, some more wisteria, and another valve, and 2 sheets of Java moss. Don't mind this, I haven't cleaned the bottom of this tank yet. I figured let the plants sit in there for a little bit, acclimatize to my water in this tank. I gotta get a razor and clean these glasses off to get the hard calcium deposits off. So let's see. Got the 2 Severums, Big Jack Dempsey, convicts, Eheim Pleco. I'm all excited. Tomorrow, if I have the chance before work, I'm gonna move these stone and put them in here and change this aquascape. Probably put some Java moss from this old shrimp tank into this one, to see if I can't get some plants in this big 125, even though I don't need it. I tested this water. This water is only showing 125 TDS and a pH of 6.7, 6.8 ish. Tested it with my monitors today. The temp in this tank is like 77.8 degrees. Look at that. That nastiness. I gotta use a razor and clean off the glass. But that's where either the fire reds, I think I got fire reds from Detroit Shrimp, or maybe I just did the plain reds. They're in here, but I got all this hair algae or whatever, string algae in here. I figured the shrimp would do great. There's one of them right there chilling on the glass. Like I said, gotta clean that. It's the one thing I missed. I don't know if you think this looks good with the hair algae, but I do. The TDS on this tank is 350-ish. It was almost 700 before I did a water change and tried to gravel vac what I could in here. Fish Tropic, do these look like reds or do these look like fire reds? To me, they look like fire reds. They're darker red. Let me know what you think, Jay. And then cleaning that filter tomorrow. I want to put shrimp in this tank, so I think I'm going to do yellow shrimp in this tank after I get all this muck out. And then this tank, all these guppies are going to be moved, and then all these tanks are going to become shrimp tanks. I got a couple of more LED lights coming in, so I can actually put it mounted up under here, facing down. Let's see what else is going on. Jay, do you mind sharing this? The stream? I know there's other people streaming, so it's whether or not we get more people in here. This was a pain in the butt to clean out. I think someone actually did dirt this tank when I originally got it, because all I was doing was sucking up dirt. It looks like mulch. I mean, a lot of it is, but there's dirt under there. Gotta clean that one. What else? So I got a lot of work still ahead of me. Big plans. Not enough time in the day, put it that way. But I've been staying up later hours lately, so I should be able to get more done at night and before going to work. So I'll have a lot of videos. I just gotta edit them. Looks like you need an overhaul. That is what I would say. I kind of like the hair algae in that tank. It's just the outside's dirty. I gotta really get in there and clean the glass. I think I'm gonna put a sponge filter on that, even though I really don't need it with all the algae in there. Yeah, the temp of that tank right there is 76 degrees, 75, 76. So I think I'm right around that optimum temperature for the shrimp. Maybe I can go a little lower. Or maybe I'll put the yellows in this tank, this acrylic 3.5 gallon. See what kind of colony I can get out of there. I'll put a little 10 gallon sponge filter in that 3 gallon, because I got the big air pump in today, piston driven. Now I just gotta figure out if I'm gonna use PVC, like a lot of people do, and drill holes in, and then add the airline fittings for it. So I think that was more like a whole fish room, 25-50 tank pump or more. It's one of the big ones like Corey has from Aquarium Co-op. That's where I got it. So I got some finagling to do on that, either tomorrow or the following day, to see what I can do. Don't mind my meds. My place needs an overhaul in general. I did an unboxing video of the shrimp, so that'll probably come out tomorrow or sometime next week. I'll try and edit stuff while I'm at work or before work, as long as I have the time. So Jason, what do you think I should do with this big monster tank? I think I want to tear it down and make this a big, like, breeding colony for profit. What do you think, sir? Let's see, other plans. I have something special coming in tomorrow. That's a fish that I've wanted for a while, which I will keep. It won't be for a profit tank. It'll be in a tank pretty much by itself while it grows. You'll have to wait and see the video. Leave a little cliffhanger there for you. And let me see if I can share this stream. Let me know. Oh, that's not the one. Share. Sorry about that. I was sharing. I guess it takes me off live when I'm sharing or trying to share, so I won't do that again. Looks like I lost someone. What else is going on, Fishy Fish Tank people? There we go, got one in here. Wonder if Jason's the one that just came back in here. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. But I'm gonna go back to this tank and watch the blue dreams do their thing. Some big blue dreams too. I wonder if there's any females holding. When do I think I'll have stuff to sell? Probably in about a month. Maybe a month and a half. Maybe less. It all depends if I can't get these shrimp to breed right away. The guppies I'll just sell them as assorteds. My guppies. To get rid of them. Or cut my stock down that I have of 200-300 guppies. The tank out in the kitchen has the bulk of the guppies, which I'm not going to turn on and show because that tank's dirty. Not dirty, but I don't feel like turning the light on. Look at that. I like how the plants are pearling. Got a blue dream in the weeds. Another blue dream. Let me see if I can't zoom. You just confirmed that I will do square tanks. I'm gonna do this tank, the blue dream tank, for show purpose. Yeah, this one is gonna be where I have blue dreams, and as I want to I'll take the good ones out of there, or leave the good ones in here, and go from there, and move the culls into a different tank. Again, like I said, I'm going to take those guppies, fancy guppies out of the top. Sorry for the thing. I did try and clean the glass, but I just did a water change, like 70% water change to this tank. The TDS on this is like 250-ish, 200, somewhere in that range. pH is 6.9, 6.8, right in there. And I have this tank running at 77 degrees. So this to see how the shrimp are gonna do. If that's a little too hot, I'll probably turn it down so they have a better chance. But this substrate's that Fluval aquatic substrate. It's really good for plant to tank. So I'm gonna take a lot of this guppy grass out of here and go from there, without trying to take any shrimp. I have more shrimp coming in the mail. They're supposed to be ultra blue dreams, so I'll put them over in that square tank that is a mess. Show purpose. My phone's battery died a little bit, so it shut off my Wi-Fi. I'm on a low battery right now, so I'm not probably going to stream more than another 15-20 minutes. So that'll be either yellow shrimp, neocardiana shrimp, yellows, or I'm going to do those ultra blue dreams in that 10-gallon right there. I need to clean that one a lot. The TDS, believe it or not, on that tank, even with all that mulm and stuff in the bottom, is 112 with a pH of 7.1, 7.2 due to the base, the crushed coral that's mixed in with the gravel. And I already got 2 filters in that tank. I'll probably take that blue one right there, the bigger one, and put that into the cherry red shrimp tank, and see what that does for the water quality. Probably it'll help because it'll have some agitation in the water. Whoever the second person is, I appreciate you showing up. Just say something in chat so I can reach you. So, don't mind me, this is cluttered. I've been doing a lot of moving stuff around, so all this stuff will be moved out of here tomorrow. And this thing is stuttering. I'm getting used to this phone. I'll stop playing with it. But look at all the blue dreams that are sitting right on the sponge filter. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I may just reset that sponge filter back up in there and let that sponge filter, even though it's a 40-gallon sponge filter, 50-gallon sponge filter, let it just do that 22 bow front, 23 bow front. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, 7 fancy guppies I'll have to take out that are bigger from this tank, and then there's babies in there, so I'll pull them out as they get big enough to really mess with. That'll be fun. And this is my new gaming setup. Big recurve monitor. Things have changed. Got my Xbox. It's a little dirty. And back to these tanks. There's about 65 guppies in that tank. You wouldn't be able to tell it, but they're in there, if not more. Just with all that guppy grass, it's hard to see them all. I'm probably going to clear that tank out and use a lot of that guppy grass right here in the 125. If it looks like it's stuttering, please let me know. Maybe my bandwidth is not the greatest right now. There we go. Sorry. I was just clearing some of the notifications, seeing if that was clogging up stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. But yeah, I'm going to tear all these down except for the shrimp tanks and scrape the hell out of them and get them all cleaned up. And go from there. So what are you up to, Fish Tropico, besides sitting in here chatting with me? Any big plans for your fish room? Look at the convict chasing that hyphen pleco away. Must be breeding again. So Jason, what do you think I should put in this 125 if I move all these big fish out to make this more of a for-profit tank? I'm just gonna plug my phone in real quick. because I'm losing battery quite quickly, and I don't have a long cord for this. Probably Shelly's. Not much, just not much. Fish Tropics has not much, just about to feed my fish. Probably Shelly's. You think I should do a 125 with full of Shelly's? That'd be cool. I could dig that. But that's an awfully big tank for Shelly's. So that Oscar is about somewhere between 12 and 14 inches, I would say. Or at least a solid 12. Those Severums are probably 8, 9 inches themselves. That Jack Dempsey's probably like 7, maybe 8. And then the convicts are just the convicts. Why not? Yeah, right? Definitely. Need to get some more people in here. Let's see. If I do anything with the chat. Right, I'm just gonna sit like this and go from there. Sorry if I'm all. I'll just put it right here. Use my soda to hold this up, and there we go. Chimp the Reader, what up, Captain Savage? What up, Chimp the Reader? Welcome to the stream. Chimp the Reader says Fish Tropic pounds. Let's see. I'm just taking a break from holding the my phone because I'm doing this from my phone. Can't wait to get my computer back up and set up, because then I can have a view of my 125 again behind me. Yeah, I got super glue all over my fingers. I'm gonna have super glue all over my fingers tomorrow when I get into that 125 and start moving those plants in. That's why I got the valve. I figure I could put it in the 125 and let that go nuts. There's more than enough light. And then I got some Java moss, like I said, some water Sprite. Water Sprite would look cool in the 125. Let me flip this around. I just don't know if Shelly's are big into plants, you know what I mean, if I was to do a Shelly tank, but I want to grow plants out of the 125 too, so maybe have the foreground be more the Shelly's part if I do a Shelly tank, and then the background in the corner, like make a rockscape, and use this wood and the Mopani, and that's some driftwood that I got at one of the lakes near me up in upstate New York. Probably going on 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I put that stuff in there. Maybe less. I can't really remember. And I got the shakes a little bit. Doesn't surprise me. The convicts are breeding like crazy in here. This box that's opened was a delivery from Detroit Shrimps. Shrimp Aquatics. So I got Blue Dreams in the mail, 10 of those, and then either Fire Red, Cherry Shrimp, or they're the straight Cherry Shrimp, but they look like Fire Reds to me. They're deep red for the shrimps. So I got 10 of those, and then I have some Ultra Blue Dreams coming in, or what are supposed Ultra Blue Dreams. I got 30 or 60 of those coming in. Then I have some yellow shrimp coming in, all neocardinas, of course. Even though I have soft water here from the well water, or soft to hard. Could do that. But that's a good idea. Shelly tank this thing. This thing has a lot of height, so the 125. So the video will probably be posted for the shrimp coming in, unboxing, probably sometime, hopefully by Monday or Tuesday latest. Hopefully I can get to them tomorrow or the next day to edit those videos. Fish Tropic says, like and share, the captain is here. Yeah, if you could share this, because I'm not, I had a year hiatus from the hobby and streaming, so I'm getting back into it, and I'm going to do some for-profit tanks, some project tanks. Fish Tropic says, make sure to clean up your tanks, but not overkill. Oh, definitely. I'm not going to scrape all the scum off. This 125 did have a problem with blackbeard algae, but I killed it all within 2 weeks of this not running my light on this tank. So that'll be good, but there's some beneficial algae like green algae, maybe it's hair algae, some kind of green algae that's on those branches and stuff like that. You can see the green, or I can see it with my eyes, but maybe you guys can't. Let's see if I can't zoom in. Holy moly. So yeah, those little green spots. Jay, I should enlist your help, or Fish Tropic, I should enlist your help with cleaning all my tanks. Laugh out loud, obviously. How's the voice coming in? Because I'm using my earbuds right now. So, let's see. I don't have my stand, my tripod, otherwise I would set it up here and I would just go start cleaning these tanks and moving guppies and plants and all that. Guppies. And if you're wondering why there's names on these tanks, I did it for my landlord when I go away. That way I put monster tanks like the 125, this type of fuel, this type of this for each and every tank. I got the guppy fry food in today from Aquarium Co-op. I also got some pre-filters for my canister filters, so I'll be throwing the medium ones on tomorrow for both my canister filters and my 75. Maybe I'll put a medium on that end right there, and let's make that sponge where that piece is moving around, shaking. The other piece I gotta dig out tomorrow. The bottom piece to that. I'm kind of limited. I wish I had my 10-foot cord. I gotta get a 10-foot USB-C cord. That way, if I'm low battery, I can plug in and go. I'm surprised the duckweed hasn't been sucked into my FX4 or one of the other filters in here yet. But I like it. Duckweed doesn't like that much flow though, and there's a lot of flow in this tank. If you look at it, you can see the stuff swirling around the duckweed. And there is Fish Tropics bumper sticker he sent to me years ago. Hashtag fishfam. Hashtag letitsnow. There's my little Captain Savage sticker that Jardin Aquatics made a long time ago for me. Got, of course, got the Aquarium Co-op, my aquarium box, Sergeant Tanks, Ag Core, and a bunch of other stickers around. I have a collection of stickers, but I'm gonna get some more stickers, bigger ones like bumper stickers, like the fishfam one, maybe half that size. Have a bunch of different like pictures of my fish and my logo and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And did I say what the pH on this 125 is? If not, put your guesses in the chat down below. Comment, and I'll let you know the person that gets closest. But if I already told Fish Tropic and other people that are in here what the pH of this tank was, cool. I think that'll be funny. Got 2 likes, 1 person watching. Got the convicts in there. Got a convict right there, I think, sitting on babies. As anyone gets near that corner, they push all the fish away. So, Alright, I think I'm going to call the live stream here, guys, because I don't have much to talk about because I have a lot of stuff to do. So, let me know what you think. Click the like button, comment. Let me know if I'm doing good or bad in these live streams. I don't care if it's bad or not. Just leave me a comment on what you think I can improve on. I truly appreciate it. Alright, thanks again. Have a wonderful night.